you in this program to go on the road? And I know Florida State's been, you know, a difficult program, but to go on to beat them on their home turf and win a regional, what did that mean to you?
You know, I think it means the world. You know, we work all year, really battle tested throughout the year. So just doing that with my teammates. So it's probably the most fun I've ever had playing softball up until this point in my life. So I'm just super proud of our teammates. You know, people stepped up in big moments like Tori and Calista. So it's just awesome.
What were the emotions like Sunday? It seemed to be a roller coaster of things happening.
I would say it was definitely a roller coaster, but after that first game, the loss, like there was no doubt in my mind that we were going to come out and beat Florida State. I think we just had the confidence, and like I think Tori really exuded that. She set the tone for us. So just like sticking together.
Beth, in a team, in a batting lineup really that has hit for power and quite not like any other team has before, you lead the way there in actually breaking into the top 3 of single season home runs in program history. Just what's really been working for you at the plate when it comes to power batting this season?
I think it's just sticking to the plan more and then not getting in my own way. That's something I struggled with last year. Just being like confident in the approach and knowing that I can do it. Coach Noah and Coach Bear have prepped us all year, so just falling back on that. We always talk about like you fall back on your preparation, so just knowing like I've put in the work and trusting the plan has really helped.
Being behind the plate, you've seen the pitchers all year. What are your thoughts on the challenge they have ahead with this UCLA lineup?
I think they can take on any lineup in the nation. The pitchers go through a lot of hard things, and I have full trust in all of them. They all have good stuff. They're all very different looks, and they're all very good at what they do. So I'm excited to see what they got. I have full faith in them that they can take on anyone.
What can you do back there to assist?
I think it's just learning, like knowing what they need. They're obviously all different. We have 9 pitchers, so you have to approach everyone a little bit differently. So just knowing like when to call time to speed them up or slow them down, when they need confidence, when they need shoot on. So I think just knowing what they need.
How have you seen the younger players mature over the course of this season?
I think just seeing their confidence build through results. They've really stepped up. Like I'm gonna shout out all the freshman pitchers, Tori, Ava, Hildy at the beginning of the year. Just seeing them like grow and become themselves, because typically you come in as a freshman and you're kind of quiet. Just seeing them like become themselves and like exude confidence and just really leading this team.
What's the feeling when you hit a home run, especially in such a big game? You put UCF on top, 2-0. What's the feeling like when you know it goes over that fence?
The home run's great, but my favorite part is just getting to celebrate with my teammates. I don't really think about much when I swing, but coming home and seeing their faces and getting to celebrate with them is the best part.
That coach talked about Kayla being a part of the duo with Taylor to inform her about the runner leaving early. Being a fellow catcher, but what's it like to see her have a big moment in the dugout like that, especially after Coach Bear's talk about All-American dugout?
Yeah, it's huge. I'm glad she's getting some recognition. I'm gonna shout out her and Maddie Parker. I'm not able to play on the field without them. They catch a lot of bullpens. They help our pitchers out and they help me out. It means the world. I'm glad she's finally getting some recognition because she deserves it. She's one of the best teammates I've ever played with.
You're from Oklahoma. Can you kind of touch on your journey to UCF and what is it about Coach Bear in this program that appealed to you to want to come down to Florida?
I think Coach Bear's just like message of being the first team to like go do something big. That's something I wanted to be a part of. I got connected with her my sophomore year and started coming to camps here, and she kind of reminds me of myself a little bit. And I think just seeing how she runs her program, and the campus is obviously beautiful. Can't complain about Florida, so I think it was that drove me here.
How do you one more for Beth? How do you try to neutralize UCLA's power? It's a smaller park within the nation and slugging and home runs. So how do you call the game and try to keep them in the ballpark?
I think it's just sticking to our plans. I think Coach Bear is one of the best pitch callers in the nation, so just each pitcher understanding what their role is and what that looks like. Wherever they're put in the game, just going in and executing. I think we have a really good shot if we just stick to us and not play the name on the jersey.
What can this team do next?
I think we can do anything. Our motto last weekend became "Anything could happen," and I truly believe that.
Awesome. Thank you, Beth.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Beth.
Thanks,
Thank you guys.